Alright, let's get this going. Let me check dashboard, make sure everything's updated. Hello everyone, and welcome. We are playing some Dream Daddy today. I'm gonna see how this goes. We should be finishing up the Damien quest line. Alright, Goth of our dreams, yes. And I don't get the YouTube algorithm. Seriously. I know it always kind of falters midweek, but man, does my weekend bonus content really seem to save my YouTube. It keeps it alive. It doubles my viewership or views, whatever. I'm not complaining. I actually really appreciate it. It helps. It helps a lot. Yeah, we're finishing. So my plan for today is we have one more date to take Damien on, and hopefully we knock that out of the park. And then I think I'm just gonna play some Vampire Survivors. There's still some Fuscari content to do. So we're going to try to knock that out of the park today after we finish Damien's storyline. So let's continue dating this goth. We got Chippy here.
You've got dads.
We've got dads. All right, no thing. It's gonna be like, you need to save, but this is literally the save point. So, all right, let's get on this last date. Yes, save and continue. All right, Damien, let's get married, Damien. Ever since we had the picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that I gotta get back in the swing of reading. Apparently, I wrote him that he insists that we only communicate by post instead of through Dadbook. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. That's sweet. That's so sweet. That's really adorable. Hanging out with Goth Dad again? Yes, I am. Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. That's witches. Witches you need to invite in. I'm pretty sure vampires can just go into a house. Yes, Amanda. I've become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I want to double check, make sure my mouse is hidden. Yes. I had a moment of doubt. I'm sorry, sweetie. Turn into a bat then. I don't think. What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Agreed. That seems like a huge perk of being a vampire, right? I got some iced coffee that I'll be sipping on here. Well, okay, I'm off. Are you taking the car or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. Oh, look at this. This is already a good day. I can feel that this is already going great. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak. He hates when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. That would be a bit much, I think. This is going to seem like a silly question, but why do Goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. That is pretty fucking hardcore, not gonna lie. I have another question. Shoot, go ahead. How are you? Oh, I'm forgetting to do his voice. That's on me. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something. I've experienced several losses over the course of my life. I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. And I feel like we also haven't, like I feel like Lutheran has issues that he's not dealing with. I'm assuming that this is going towards the path of like a dead mom or a dead wife for Damien. And I want to see Lutheran like okay. Like Lutheran's a good kid. He's just a teenager and having to deal with problems. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I'm going to die, you're going to die, and life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving and were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now, we don't even let me try. Now we don't even have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I am not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and to live despite that, I think is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint off Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch the ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes, and as I do so, I'm so sorry. I have to take this. Fucking phone. Oh no. I hope it isn't Lucian again. Of course it's Lucian again, because why wouldn't it be? He's probably doing something with that Elliot boy. Is it Elliot? Ernest. After speaking in hushed tones for a few minutes, Damien returns. Everything okay? There's an emergency. Lucian? No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it, pal. Then, come. There isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There's a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript, I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is. I'm guessing vet's office? Wait here a moment, I'll be right back. Damien walks off, down the corridor, his boots' heels echoing through the halls of the seemingly empty building. Is this what he does? Is he a vet? Is he a veterinarian? Is this how he spends his time? Is he a dog doctor? I hope so. How great would it be if he's a vet? Oh my gosh, if he is a vet, I love him more now. I did go live, yeah. Distant house echo from someplace. I can't see, and there's a faint screeching sound like claws on tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their nose through to sniff the air. What have I gotten myself into? Or either it's like a rescue, like an ASPCA place. Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am now. I can get out, or how I can get out, stumble through the darkness, my breathing heavier and heavier. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta check something here. Alright. Sorry. I had to close Discord. Suddenly, heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Hey, sailor. Oh my god, this fucking woman. Oh, God. Why can't I be rid of you? Hey, sailor. Mary, what are you doing here?
Come on.
You aren't here for the fight club? No. I don't want to get punched in the face.
Ah.
Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what?
Ah.
We take care of stray animals and then people adopt the... Okay, so it is an animal shelter. People adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when we were walking in? Is this what she does during the day? Am I going to end up liking her? Is she actually not a terrible person? No, she's a terrible person. Oh, I just was not expecting to see her here. Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you. Right? I wasn't expecting it.
Come on.
Wow. Okay, kid. Way to put me in a box. Look, you are a terrible person, and I hope somebody tells you that. You're a terrible mother. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Oh, wait. Just one moment. Thunder cracks and the door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see Damien? Oh my god, yes! Hello, Damien. Man, Damien in a ponytail does everything for me, apparently. We're gonna sit here for a second and enjoy this look. This is a good look for him. Polo, man, I wasn't expecting this, but holy shit. That's a good look. Damien? Hey. It's Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. Yeah, he's a fucking hottie. 10 out of 10. I was planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. Well, everyone has to have a job look, but yeah, this is doing everything for me. Those jeans are fitting just right. I'm a systems admin for the IT department of a realty company. That's what he does. He's IT tech. Even fucking better. Of course he is. I wear tennis shoes and work and listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions, and I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. Dude, we are ready to marry you. Like, yeah. I'm boring. No, you're not. Holy shit, dude. You are 1,000 times more interesting now. Like, it's clear the goth thing is an act because I don't know. Maybe you think that makes you interesting, but like being yourself really goes a long way. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and Goth lifestyle. That much is true. It's just not all that I am. I need you to know that. Dude, done. Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Fuck, Mary, bitch.
What?
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again. Who's Duchess Cordelia? Because that's a great name for a dog. She's one. I gotta do an annoying voice, and I got the voice for her, I think, now. She's one of the pops. She gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors, and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning, I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she was already bolted. I have to stay here with the pet, so I need you two to go find her. Of course. Where could she be? She always ends up running off to the same place as here. Let me draw you a map, you simple-minded fucking twit. Brace her scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Chippy. We just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats. We can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary has created for us. Alright, I feel I need to save here. I'm just going to give myself an insurance save here. Oh man, I'm the nerd's house? Of course you're nerd's house. Let's see, Mario Batali. wait, who's Mario Batali then? Let's see, I can probably... Alright, other nerd's house. Wait, there's more than one nerd's house? Alright, I'm Nerds. Coffee Dad's Matt. Kale is Craig. Mary's sick pad. So that's this is interesting because this is the first time I've been able to visualize the place here. There's an aquarium. Wait, is there a date that takes me to the aquarium? Sick pad, Smalls, Dames, other Nerds house. Oh man. I'm Nerd's house. Alright, so where is it that they go? Is it here in the left-hand corner here? At least you're not other... other Nerd's house. Even better. At least you're not other Nerd's... Oh. Yeah. At least you're not other Nerd's house. Looks like we're moving up in the world. Or in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Okay, I know, so this is going to be, very specific, doing these things in the proper order. I mean, it doesn't really have... it's not saying where it would be other than, in this down, bottom corner here, so I would assume that's near the coffee spoon, so I guess let's go look near the coffee spoon. I feel like there's going to be a correct order to this, and I might have to play this 2 or 3 times before I get it. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving towards town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she... Mary wasn't kidding when she said the dog was smart. One time, she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby, and that seems like just chance. It was a really great year for bark, bark, bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Chippy? Gotta stay positive. This will be easy. Abandon all hope if you enter. My dad once told me, I didn't get any reaction, but there might not be a reaction yet. My dad told me once, Chippy, you can shove raisins up your nose, and that hurt my feelings. You can't shove, and that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged, but I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. Ew. It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity. But on that day, I learned anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. Young children really are resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems to be a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt. Didn't expect to see you two here today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. If you're looking for one, can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it. Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. All right, back to the map. Softball field? I feel like there's. I feel like there's actually no right order here, to be honest. Well, there is a correct order. I just don't know what it is yet. Let's check the softball field. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team's practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Craig spots us and jogs over. Softball bat slung over his shoulder. No, it's not. I can see he's not carrying a bat at all. Hey, bros, what's up? Craig, you wouldn't have happened to see a dog around here, have you? One escaped from the animal shelter and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so, man. Maybe one of the girls saw something. Girls. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad. We have names. Like, girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here just a few minutes ago. I don't think she had an owner, but it really wanted to play. We tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. Alright, so we'll start at the softball fields next time I have to do this, because I suspect my date's going to go poorly. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Thanks, Greg. Okay, so we have a softball, and that sounds like a tool we can use. Many things. Alright, so Bayside. Let's see, shelter, baseball field, maybe aquarium. Let's set up the aquarium. Amy and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. See anything? No dog here, not even a sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered goths of the sea? Damon, I want to believe you so badly. Okay, Bayside, I guess. Or maybe cul-de-sac. We arrived back at Bayside. Just like old times, huh? I remember if this was yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So, what do you think? Any sign of the pooch? Not yet. Although, who knows if she made it into one of these ships. The Duchess could do that? I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas without a compass. This is the fucking search in the forest all over again. Very smart. Pops. Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Does she think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Oh, sorry. What are you doing? I'm heading home to veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here? Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around his neck, big old Doberman named Henry, and a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever, Did you see a mastiff anywhere? No dice. I will definitely remember that. Okay, so it's going to be baseball field and then cul-de-sac? Or maybe I have to do baseball field and then coffee first? Or no, baseball field first, then coffee? No dice. I would have definitely remembered that. I gotta run though. This read was about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand. I do? Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Hepu. Okay. I fear the hour is growing short. We must make haste if we find the Duchess at downtown. Sundown. Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. Let's see. What kind of dogs does a vampire have? Knock knock. How many goths does it take to screw in a light bulb? I like a good knock knock joke. Let's try knock knock. Knock knock. Who's the death cult? Death cult who? Death cultivate a more chippier attitude, friend. We're gonna find that dog. Let's try to get big. Let's get those eggplants. Looking stressed out by the minute, lighten the mood. What kind of dog? I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal. For the memes of companionship, it would be too tempting to... A bloodhound. I was going to say a bloodhound, Damien. Oh, alright. That was not the right one. Maybe it's just a knock-knock joke. I don't always get eggplants with Damien. How many goths does it take to screw in a light bulb? I don't know. How many? 1. Goths are very careful, especially when looking for a dog. Oh, that got me eggplants. Damien smiles to himself. Yeah, something happened there. I don't know why, but I did get fucking eggplants here. I keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive around town. Cul-de-sac's the only thing that's left, I think. We drive through the cul-de-sac. Everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from an underwatered lawn? Ooh, here we go again. How dare you? I take care of my lawn I take lawn care very seriously. Chippy, please. Now's not the time. Have you seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to re-till the soil. Could be our dog, or rather a feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear that about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably so hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Alright, so... Coffee spoon again? So I know I need to go to the softball field first. We head back inside the coffee spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen your dog you were looking for.
What?
You did? Brown Mastiff? Size of a house, yeah. I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away, and I tried to get closer to it, though. Did you see which direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second. Might have been running east, I think. Okay. Pop tore through 3 pans of old grateful banana bread. Want to take some of for the road just in case? Sure thing. Okay. So it's got to be softball field, cul-de-sac, then the coffee spoon, and now we're heading east. Back up, slice of bread. Thanks for the slice. Right, it's gonna be good for the dog to eat. Let's look in the map. You think? We keep this up, we'll find Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucian is, Lucian is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. I'm severely allergic to cats, and I get that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I am grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let us not waste any more time. Barely. East. So east, coffee spoon, back to the cul-de-sac? Or shelter? Or Bayside? Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna save. So it just said east. East is like this way. So I assume the cul-de-sac. Let's do cul-de-sac. We're able to find everything look normal, except... Uh-oh, Hugo's front door is wide open. Can she open doors? This is a classic Duchess Cordelia. A telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep into the porch and step inside. Alright, is there going to be a minigame? Oh, holy shit. Look at this adorable dog. What is Brian doing with a corgi when this should be Brian's dog? Because, man, I want that dog. Mastiffs are I know, I understand Mastiffs are huge and amazing. They're like the size of a pony. They are big. They're sitting in the center of Hugo's living room like she owns the damn place. Is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. You should have brought a collar and a leash too, by the way. Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get the leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home, which you need to know to like go around and lock the doors. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damien weirdly. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Okay, save. Hand her the dog treat. Try the softball. Give her... Alright, let's try the banana bread. Perfect. I reach into my pocket and pull out a slice of grateful banana bread. Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs it in the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy, homemade, vegan, and possibly gluten-free banana bread, if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me, a tater, and gives me the bread. Can we talk about how amazing Damien is in a fucking polo and hair in a ponytail? Because holy shit, it does everything for me. Oh, and we learned he volunteers at the dog shelter and works in IT, right? Right? How great is this? How good of a look is this? It's like, man, I like him more now without the whole goth look. This is a good look for Damien. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives me bread. Gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success. Damien walks up behind Duchess and attaches the leash to a collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. Aww. He's doing fantastic right now. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation we're in. I think we're literally trespassing in our neighbor's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? It's Ernestin, isn't it? Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. Uh-oh. This is going to be trouble. I feel like save just to be in case, because I have the feeling this bull mastiff wants those fucking pizza rolls. Don't tell your dad about this. We're definitely not trespassing. What flavor pizza rolls are those? Pepperoni blast. Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's not your house. It's your dad's house, you little shit. The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Ah! Ernest and Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up and the dog keeps licking his face. Aww. Oh, hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words.
Whoa.
Why are you guys here? Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Oof. Hugo, may I present the Duchess Cordelia? Which is a fantastic name for a dog. I want a Mastiff and name it Duchess Cordelia. How do you do? Woof. We're friends. The Duchess licks at Ernest's face. Oh my gosh, is Hugo going to adopt this dog? So Ernest has a good not role model, but a form of responsibility to become a more mature young adult. Because Ernest and Lucianus are both little shits. The Duchess licks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was the final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Yeah. Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of a...
What?
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Yeah, see? This kid wants this dog. Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We have been thinking about adopting a dog for a while. Yes! This is such a great dog. This is such great character development we're having here. We have been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. No, you gotta feed her like proper food. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pin out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we're technically broke into your house.
Hey.
Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps into the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. Oh, that worked out great. If this isn't an S-tier date, I'm going to be mad. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend. I know. He called me Dad. Can you believe that? He hasn't called me Dad since he was like 10. Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, too. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her and she'll love you too forever. Thank you. And a long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So, all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Chippy, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies. Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. Yeah, I decided to make her voice like even more annoying. Oh, one last thing. Damien's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back. I got a vested interest in his health and success and well-being. If you ever hurt him, I will fucking kill you. Mary,
Huh?
you can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. I still don't like her. So, about the whole Goth thing. I, completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? I am missing something? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien, do you really think I only like you because you're the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is. You care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. Yeah, it's icing on the cake to me. I love glasses. Gosh, look at how cute he is. He is fucking adorable and, like, amazing. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays, and I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Then maybe we can be boring together. Oh, what happened to my... I had some drop frames in there somewhere. Oh, is it crapping out on me? No, it's still working. Okay. I thought OBS might have been taking the dump. Then maybe we can be boring together. It would never be boring if it was with you. Connection seems fine. Okay. I don't know when the drop frames happened. It might have been earlier or something. Damien suddenly closes that gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face into my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. Aww. I was so concerned you would... Wait, what? Hold on a sec. Oh, that's the game audio. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by stuff. Right. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eye. And without the colored contacts in his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? Of course. Does a bat have wings? Thou art mine. Let's save. But I feel like none of these are bad answers. Does a bat have wings? No. I want eggplants, damn it. May I kiss you? Thou art welcome. There we go. Verily, you may take it upon thyself. You know what? Just kiss me. He smiles slightly and leans in. Give me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. We're going to go home and we're going to... Oh, okay. Do you want to? Yes, I do. Help me take care of the puppies? Oh, yes, of course. I didn't think anything else there. Yes. Damien and I arrive back in the cul-de-sac. Our fingers intertwine like a proper gentleman. He walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch the entire time, definitely not looking out the window watching you two smooch. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys like a thing? Starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman, Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see this coming either.
Mm.
Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Oh, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning?
Huh.
Sure thing. I make my way to the room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. Alright, how did the date go? This should be an S tier date. I think we passed. Oh, why didn't I get more dad points? Yes, S tier! Let's go! Yep. We're getting married to this goth. Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. Thanks for the GG. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool. Be cool, Chippy. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something's fishy. Rats. Sorry, sweetie, Fez. You asked me questions. What? No. You asked me questions. Who do you think you are? Are you my daughter? For literally my entire life, yes. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Call Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? All 19 seasons? Fuck yeah! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda into the back to the back door. What? Look at Damien in his office attire. He looks so good. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So, consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lovely conversation with Amanda. We have real fluffy Simoid right now. His name is Harold, but loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if he gets too close. Mr. Christensen, thank you so... I still want to divorce you and your husband. Thank you so much for telling me about the great detail about every single dog currently in the animal shelter. Please, tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again. Oh, that sounds adorable. Sure, Quadra we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? Nah, but I could get you in to meet all of them. We always could use extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands also happen to steal a dog, I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really, warms my heart. Dad, we're having a moment. Hey, sailor, your kid's a good egg. Where's that Goth prince? You two are usually attached at the hips these days. He's around. Stellar. Mary turns her attention to Amanda. It's not hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm. I decided to leave it to them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms. Oh, look at this cute dog. This is amazing. Duchess, you go and good for Ernest getting some responsibility and like growing as a person. I'm glad Ernest gets some development here. She likes dogs more than people. That's exactly that. She likes dogs better than people. You and Nurse run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down. We're working on that. Got her in disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may. I don't mind at all. Ha! Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely. She's a valuable addition to the clan. Ooh, maybe not use the word clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it. Cool. We'll deal with that later. Duchess and Cordelia spot a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing. He's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him and has taught him some responsibility. Thanks for breaking into the house, I guess. Anytime. Chippy, my boy. Brian, you made it. Ha, of course. I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not so bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hey, Amanda's dad. Why does no one just call me Mr. Hepu? Why is it always Amanda's dad? Hey, Brian's daughter. See, how's that feel? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro, this is a real rager. Taking our age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Bro, don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad to be your bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hey, little ones. Hello. Hey, yeah. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang this soon again, yeah? Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Oh, well, hopefully we'll see you at more church events and let's go sailing sometime, you know? Yeah? We got a big scheduled planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometimes, you know? Go sailing? Maybe take our shirts off? That sort of thing? Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. Perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Chippy. Thanks, Hugo. Sailing. You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda's going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for the finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help and go a long way. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come here, say hi to your old teacher. Hee. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so you don't have any power over me. I'm not afraid to talk to you. Now she says, you have no, you no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Yes.
And I'll have you know that globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Righto, buddy. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Hey, man. Matt, let me know if, when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Hey, Amanda's dad. I turn to spot Lucian walking up to me. Yes, Lucian. Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know you had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My dad's had a rough couple of years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and he seems to like you. Make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucian. That means a lot to me. Sure. Let me know if you want me to give you a stick and poke sometime. No, I'm good, man. Thanks. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around, Chippy. The party starts to wind down. I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. Well, what can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. That there's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Oh, Amanda. We did such a good job raising you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Chippy, if you cry again. You're the best dad. I love you. I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kind of shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Like I'm dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? No, I'm going to break so much stuff intentionally and unintentionally, you're probably going to have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like somebody's waiting to talk to you. I glance over and check the backyard where Damien is sitting on the bench beneath the cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are going to go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Pew, pew, pew. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guest makes their way out of the party.
Oh.
Did you know that in Victorian era they would call benches seaty boys? What? Really? I'm kidding. Chippy, but what if? It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Chippy, and I think it's largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that may have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself, regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself. A three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts and wants and needs. I love dressing the way I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place. To make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and I feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you realize that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Chippy. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go brush a lock of hair out of his face and I'm shocked by how soft it is. How's your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair. As he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face, he strokes my cheeks with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss. But I think we can make an exception for you. Aww. 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 Mission accomplished. Oh. Oh. Those cute dorks. We're gonna speed through this. Blah 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 blah. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much for an always amazing game. I always have fun playing this. Blah 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 blah. Special thanks and Game Grumps. Special thanks to Game Grumps. Thank you so much for making this a thing. That's a great picture of Cheppy Hapu there. I'm so glad I went with the X shirt. Alright, let's see the Damien picture. Oh, scandalous. Oh my. Whew. That's a good look, Mr. Damien. Alright, another dad dated and done. So now, yeah, so he's highlighted. So all that's left is Victor and Robert. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. Let's look at the art gallery. Do we have a gallery? Yeah, look at... Here we are. I still want to replay Joseph, and we will at some point. It's a little early, but we're going to go ahead and take a quick break now. And when I get back, I think we're just going to play some Vampire Survivors. There is still like some DLC content to do. So we're going to do that. So let me be right back up. And you have a Damien. Oh, I want to see this now. You should totally do a stream in it. That would be amazing. Or make it a reward. Make it a community challenge, like 100,000 channel points, and you'll like do a Goth inspired stream or something. But I'm gonna run to the restroom, stretch my legs. I think I'm okay-ish on water. I'm okay for now. And when we get back, I'm gonna play some Vampire Survivors. But I'm just gonna leave this here. listen to this amazing music, and when I get back, Vampire Survivors.